Hi, everybody. Welcome to Toronto, Ontario. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at rinkside. Ray, how do you see this one playing out tonight?
I made a living on the power play. I look at two teams that really can score on the power play. When you get your chance, it may easily come down to who's able to execute it better than the other.
Officials made his way here to center, and this first period is about set to go. The Penguins start with possession as we are now underway. Nice dish from the left wing. And that's picked off in front. The Leafs take it along the wing. Here's a shot, and the puck banks off the glove. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Penguins win it in the defensive zone. Through center along the wing. And he regains control of the puck. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Matthews. They've got numbers here. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Oh, what a great save by Chari. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Up along the wing. Slides the puck over. Stopped by the goaltender.
Sometimes you make a good shot and you just get beaten by the goaltender. I'd say that's one that you put in that category.
And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. And he makes the easy save. Jari's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play. That's a good stop, James. You know, both sides of this will put this in their video library. The save and how the goalie moved, and the shooter and where they decided to shoot it.
More than half the period left to play. Still looking for our first goal. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Zucker. Somebody get the smelling salts after that. Devastating collision into the boards. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it on over to Carter. Puts the puck on net. Bad save. He's on it tonight. His reflexes on display tonight.
We get a look on the replay at a perfectly delivered shot. Unfortunately for the shooter, if it's not for bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all. It hits the pipe directly and goes away.
The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Tavares. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Pittsburgh's across the blue line. Quick shot, and the puck dies with the Trapper save. More than half the frame has been played here. We've still got zeros on the board. The Penguins win the faceoff. Denies him with a save. Angles it over to Kerfoot. Here's a short pass to Rodriguez. Sends the pass over. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Kasha. Off target. Taken along the wall by Kerfoot. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. And now it's over to Heinen. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Rodriguez. Here he is, shot right in front. Can't get it to go. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here he is from the slot. Great glove save. Late goings of this period. The game is still scoreless. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Passes on over to Rust. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. gain possession along the boards. The Leafs are on the attack. Cutting to the front of the net. He scores! A buzzer beater before the end of the frame.
Well, this will be a great piece of video for the coaches to show in the intermission. How they got after the puck, they stayed with it, and scored so late in this period.
When he uses his tape-to-tape superstar ability to pass the puck firmly and accurately, good things happen, and we saw it on that play, guys. His team ends up with the goal, and he gets rewarded with an assist for that great setup.
Couldn't complete the pass. And that'll do it. Period number 1 is in the books. The Leafs in front by a score of 1-0. As both teams get a breather here in this first intermission, we'll do the same and get ready for period number 2. Both teams back on the ice after the first intermission. Ray Ferraro, James Cybulski ready to bring in the call for period number 2. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. 1 period already in the books. Ray, how have you seen this thing?
The Penguins probably a little bit unlucky in that initial frame. They controlled most of the possession, but they trailed by a goal.
Oh, what a hit along the boards! Lets it go from the slot, and that shot dies in traffic. Quick feed to Riley. Looks to set up at the point now.
Wow!
Scores! That's back-to-back, Ray.
Well, the game has changed. Those 2 goals here really have changed the outlook. Oh, he tried to make a desperation save there, but he gets beat. Not much else he could do.
The Leafs now have extended their lead to 2 in the second. They've been looking good here so far tonight.
I've liked the way they've played, and while the game's a 1-goal game, you still have to be pretty careful. Now they've got 2. You can open it up a little bit, try and get a third one.
Oh, that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop.
Campbell's probably had a few saves tonight. He's felt better about than that one, but he got just enough of it to keep it out of the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Carter's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Penguins take it from the side. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Brody. Slides it across to Tavares. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Leafs can moan about their bad luck here. Another shot clangs off the goalpost. At least they got the lead.
Bunting's picking up momentum through center. Manages to hang on. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Chari.
Really like his positioning here as he's able to get the glove up there to make the save. But it doesn't have to be a spectacular, crazy save because he's in a good spot. Whoa, that's a big hit. Delivered perfectly, timed just about as well as you can.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Leafs lead this one 2-zip. Picked up along the wall by Marino. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Well-positioned save, and he has the rebound over in the corner.
The Leafs will play it in their own end. And now he angles it across to Matthews. Gaining steam here on the attack. How did he stop that one?
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go. Pettersson's on the receiving end of this huge hit. Sometimes you've got nowhere to go.
James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. Toronto's got a 2-0 lead. The Penguins win the draw. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Marino stick handling in his own zone. Slides the pass over to Gensel. Quick pass to Heinen. Here he is in front. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Campbell's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Tavares quick on the draw. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Pinned up along the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Whoa! Scores! They pinged, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
The goalie's not going to like this, mainly because that turnover right in front of him doesn't allow him to get set. He gets beat down low.
The Penguins have narrowed the gap here late in this second period, so momentum for them now.
Now they want to close this period off well, get themselves into the third with a chance to get back into it.
Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, what a save in front!
Campbell's brilliance on display here. Great scoring chance, and he turns it aside.
Off a stick, and they can't connect. Simone's got it in the defensive end. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
Fire it! Fire it!
A chance from the slot. Still too close to call in this one as the second period comes to an end.
Now's your chance to play clean. Join us at our arena as the first sports and entertainment facility in the entire country to use 100% renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups onto clean paper products. Keep the plain clean recycling bin.
Big third period still to come. We'll get ready for it. Hope you'll join us. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Third period action ready to go. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Pittsburgh's had such a meager total of shots on goal. Predictably, they haven't scored. They've got to get more pucks to the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Matthews wins the draw on their own end. Brody's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. Big save by the goaltender. Save made by the goalie.
Really sharp, never loses sight of the puck to make the second save. Hey, getting another look at that one, James, right here. Look at that save. Just a piece, just enough to keep it out of the net.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Feeds it on over to Marner. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Here he is, wristed on net. Denies the shooter on that play. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
The shooter knows right away, James, that this isn't a very good shot. It's a good scoring chance that's not executed well. And for the rest of your shift, you're skating around thinking I could have done better with that.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it to Rust. And it's a quick pass to Crosby. And that pass is redirected. Gains the zone. Takes a shot, and that banks off a stick. Takes the pass. On the attack along the boards. Oh, what a stop as he gets a piece of it with his toe.
Really good work. I like this chance here as they get the puck into a scoring spot. Goalie's just better on this time.
Dumoulin's got the puck in his own zone. There's the collision. Here's a short pass to Bunting. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Scores! Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody was stopping that one-timer.
This really good puck work here as they move it around. The opening is for the guy in the low slot. But he's by himself. He's able to one-time at home.
The Leafs have now given themselves some breathing room in this third period.
They've ground the game down now, James, where they're really in control with that second goal lead.
Puck grab by Hall. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. And now he tries to get it across to Kapanen. He got all of that one.
Yeah, and it was that guy who's picking himself and his stick up off the ice.
Turned aside with the glove by Campbell. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Leafs have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Carter's won the draw here in the offensive zone. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Gains the zone through the middle. Fires one. Oh, that hits the cage. That's using your head.
I don't think he's trying to do that, but lucky the masks are the way they are made today, James. That one doesn't hurt probably as much as it did 15 years ago.
Gets the puck over to Bunting. The Leafs are in transition. Skates to the crease. Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it. Marino's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck ahead to Heinen. And now it's grabbed by Hall. Moves it quickly over to Kasha. Oh, what a denial. He scores! Jumps right on his own rebound and puts it in the back of the net.
Once his puck bounces off the goaltender, the
The Leafs have been all over them tonight, and it continues here in this third.
They haven't taken their foot off the accelerator for 1 second tonight. I've been really impressed how they've dominated this game.
Dumps it into the ozone. The Penguins have it behind the cage. Oh, he got clobbered.
Man, did he ever. And to make matters worse, he's got his stick knocked out of his hands. Now he's got to go chase the twig down.
That's gloved by Jari.
Jari's no different than anybody else tonight. I mean, that's a good stop that he makes, but he hasn't been very good, and the team has played rather poorly. Hits like that are becoming more and more rare as the game gets faster and faster, but that is a big hit.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Leafs have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Gains the zone through center. Toronto's got the puck. Here they come. Dumps it in. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Simon.
Shakes up, come on!
Brody's moving the puck through his own zone. Toronto's in now. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Penguins have it now. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Broken up by Matthews. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Pittsburgh's playing the the win.
No, you run into a really good center ice group when you play against them. But they didn't have enough. They didn't get enough done outside of face-offs, for example, to earn a victory.
Well, this one's in the books. A fun one tonight for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good night.